I think we were saying that this is the first time, certainly that I remember, Belgium qualifying.
Hello and welcome to Brussels from us here in the commentary box. It's me, Matt Baker, Christine Still and Mitch Fenner. Just joining us. There's so many different platforms you can see coverage of this championships on now, online, red button interactively. See the highlights all put together on a programme next weekend. But yeah, you join us in the warm-up, the first rotation, so just to give you an idea who's where. Romania and France are starting on vault, Great Britain and Italy on bars, and then Russia and Germany on beam, and Spain and Belgium on floor. Spain then starting on floor. We're just waiting, I think, for the Romanians to take to the vault. Catalina Panot, there she is. Three-time Olympic champion back in 2004. She then retired, but she's back in the Romanian team, and what a strong force she is.
She is a great force, and look, a great vaulter. Floated that double twisting vault around. One of the most difficult vaults you'll see from these gymnasts.
Makes it look so easy. Watch the shoulder just dip down, and she rolls it round. Little bit scruffy around the legs, but so easily, consummate ease in that performance. She really pokes it up hard, pushes the shoulder down, and keeps the twist twice round.
And so confident as well. It's exactly what you need, isn't it, for a first performance in a team final like this?
Absolutely. A little bounce on landing, but lots of confidence. They have been so impressive, the Romanian team on the vault. They took the most of the high scores on vault.
This is Larissa Jordache, almost 10 years Panot's younger. And she's got her work to do today, this last, because she's in every single piece for Romania.
She is, and she qualified. There's not an all-around competition here, but as she did every piece, her scores were added up, and she totaled a phenomenal 60, over 60 points in the qualifying.
So Catalina Panot, 15.033. That's the first vault for Romania with 2 to go. Larissa Jordache, fabulous little all-rounder. This won't be the last you see of her. Her first of 4 pieces.
Next on vault from Romania, Larissa Jordache.
Larissa Jordache, primed and ready.
Plenty of power. Good punch upwards, and that was a lovely double twist. Completed the twist and had time to kick it out a little.
Well, Romania were European champions back in 2008. Are we going to see them crowned again champions today?
Well, that is very impressive vaulting. Fabulous height, legs locked together, but we can't quite see it here. She is slightly out of line. There's a line down the middle, and the gymnasts have to try and land on it, and you can see she's just to one side. So that's a deduction. She was inside the tram lines, but a little deduction.
I'll just keep you updated with what's going on around the arena. Larissa Jordache, 15.058 for Jordache. Across we go to floor. Mia Vargas, 16 years old.
The Spanish team very much rebuilding. That was a very controlled full twisting double back. Important to land these tumbles. 2 whips into a double back, lands cleanly. Deductions for steps are very large these days. Little pause for the next tumble. Triple twist, not quite cleanly round, legs a little bit split, and a triple spin, not quite round either. These are all deductions the judges make. Working hard at the dance. Must finish with a big tumble. Here we come, double pike somersault. Now that was a great landing.
Absolutely nailed it. That's Spain's second floor routine, so there'll be one more for them. Just let you know that Ruby Harrell from Great Britain scored 14.333 on bars. She was first up. We're just waiting to hear the score for Rebecca Tunney. Anastasia Krishna, second Russian beam performance here. She's in the beam final.
Very, very solid. Mixture of composure and acrobatic skill, so essential on this apparatus. Skipped lightly through the side side. Nice illusion, she almost lost it. Setting up the spin again, slightly overcooked. Tiny signs of nerves here. And who would blame her? We walk over nicely down. Through the flick and the layout somersault again. A little bit of insecurity on the landing. Shoulders and hips need to be kept square in all these landings. And the double pike at the end, though, no mistake with that.
Well, there's one more beam performance for Russia to come. That'll be Komova, but it's the spin. She does well to hang on.
She went for a difficult illusion spin. The gymnasts have to have 3 skills of dance to add to their difficulty, so they're encouraged to go for difficult skills.
Sandra Isbasa, current European vault champion.
And she really makes gymnastics look easy, doesn't she? Hits the top of that platform, rockets into the air and floats down. No bouncing around on landing.
She seems to have specialised in every single piece as she's got older, Isbasa. And there's a 15.2 for the team.
That
So
measured approach, the way she accelerates like a long jumper and then converts it beautifully upwards. Look at that, beautifully timed, pokes it high into the air. Very nice, slightly to one side, but that's team vaulting. Look at the depth, look at the consistency.
And actually she sort of bounces back into the middle, doesn't she? So it makes it look as though she was dead in line.
This is Zurita for Spain on floor. She was 4th on floor actually in the European Championships back in 2009.
Dramatic choice of music and choreography. Got through the spins very well indeed. Right at the start. Now she's back into the tumbling. Good, clean connections. A little bit low on the final twisting skill. Hard through the flick, 2.5 twists, but didn't really secure the landing.
Well, Spain have finished their first piece of apparatus with that 3rd performance. Qualified in 6th. Flash of Komova there. I think we'll go back and see the whole performance very shortly.
See the power in the tumbling. Uses the back flip to set the somersault up. A little bit lack of control on landing.
13.366 for Vargas. He was the second, so the third and final performance on beam for Russia. This is Victoria Komova. She was a silver in the world all-round last year. It was actually beam that let her down. It was a double twist. So will she come a cropper here on it?
Well, she recovered well on that front somersault. Oh, look at that, 2 super layout somersaults. Every skill she performs well. The Arabian somersault. She's so supple and secure in her work. 2 lovely jumps. But it doesn't matter how well you perform the skills, it's how you finish and work out them. Here comes the spin. Oh, and as I said it, that's exactly what she didn't do. She didn't hold the finishing position. Recovered herself well though. Nice free walkover into the tuck back. Just lost a little bit of confidence. Those elements really should have been linked one after the other, but she's back on rhythm now. Oh, and again, a little hesitation. She's losing some of her links, which means her start value will be 0.1, 0.2 lower than she would hope, but this is impressive. 2 flips, double tuck, super landing. That was a fighting performance.
It was fighting, but unusually you don't really want to see that sort of fight, do you? Usually there's that spark and that ease there, and it's a real struggle, it seems, for Russia at the moment.
And a feature, we've seen a couple of, we've seen 2 Russian performances secure in the acrobatics, but very weak on the choreography and the linking. That's unusual, Chris, isn't it?
It is. I mean, this front somersault was lovely and high. Online it looked, and then she hesitated. She's a little lacking in confidence. I mean, she's a great gymnast, she's confident, but at this level they were a bit shaken to have not qualified top, and that looked a shaky performance.
Well, they qualified actually with the second highest score on beam, with 2 gymnasts in the beam final. I mean, they've made the top 8, both Komova and Grishna. First of the Belgian team to take to the floor. First time they've been in this final, but we're not going to get to see her. We'll stick with France. On vault. It's sorry. Necessary for France.
Oh, 1.5 twists, and it looked a little bit flat off the top of the horse. She did well to get that in. Started the twist quite late, Chris.
Yeah, she popped off well, didn't she? She sort of stopped almost at the end of the full and wrapped the extra half in, which caused her to have quite